3 Weather Lab. Here's Daniel's True View forecast.
Welcome back, everyone. We had a fairly quiet day across Acadiana. There are a handful of showers out there, but I think the shower activity going to be a little more numerous as we get into tomorrow, especially for later parts of the weekend. And we'll get into all that here in a moment. Let's start with a look at the satellite and radar picture out across the Gulf Coast. A lot of cloud cover out over towards the east, talking the eastern Gulf of Mexico right now. Some showers ongoing out through the Big Bend of Florida, stretching up into parts of Alabama. All of that is working its way westwards, and we're going to feel those showers as we get into later parts of tomorrow. I think tomorrow morning is going to be okay. It is going to be a thick atmosphere outside. It's going to be very, very humid. I don't think there's going to be too many problems, not when it comes to active rainfall. And again, not early on in the day. You have to wait a little while before those showers start to set up. Still got a little bit of activity anyway going on offshore. I think that as we go through the night, there may be a coastal shower or two. We'll keep a 10% chance of rain going down along the coastline. The further north you are, though, the more likely you are to stay dry through the rest of the night. I don't really anticipate much in the way of shower or thunderstorms overnight. Tonight should stay very quiet all the way through into early parts of your weekend. Again, a soggy weekend coming up, and you can see all the moisture that's out there. You can see it earlier on today. Once the sun sets, you kind of lose a little bit of the steam, but those thunderstorms going to be back in there tomorrow. And this whole little wet blob has been trending towards the west the last couple of days, and that's what we will get to deal with over the weekend. And by the time we get to the middle of the week, the next area we will have to be concerned about is a wave that has been going on out in the eastern Caribbean. We've talked about it for a few days now. It is still on track to track northwestwards up into the eastern Caribbean. And when it gets there, we may see a little development. We have one of the models hinting that there may be a tropical depression that forms. Others, though, don't have anything of the sort. I think what we will watch for is early next week how this wave interacts with the eastern Gulf. We will know more as the weekend goes on. We will certainly know more into early parts of next week, but I think what we should be prepared for is certainly a lot of rainfall starting in the middle of next week. And again, we will see the first round of showers arriving this weekend. So quiet up through tomorrow morning, not too much going on through the first half of the day. It is going to be a little bit wetter out over towards the east. So if you are New Orleans or homebound, or you are going to be out towards Grand Isle, you will see a wetter weekend than what we will get here in Acadiana, especially early on. This is 1 o'clock. You start to see some of the showers coming over into the area. I think sort of mid to late afternoon is when we will see prime time for those showers. We're going with a 60% chance of rainfall for tomorrow. It will not last all day, but you will see periods of rain. Again, most of that is going to be in the afternoon. There's going to be plenty of clouds. You should be able to make it to the Cajuns game without having to worry about too much rain. You may have to dodge a shower or two in the evening, and if you're going to be out tailgating, you'll want to keep an eye to the radar. Make sure that you have somewhere to go in case one of those thunderstorms do start making their way over. Sunday's going to be a bit of a wetter day, though, and the rain shower is going to get started earlier on. That's 8 o'clock. And you can see rounds of rain throughout the day on Sunday. It is going to feel like a very wet weekend. We will see that rainfall continue not just for Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening, but it will continue all the way through into Sunday as well. Sunday, a lot of rainfall expected. I think probably the wettest day we will see. There will be moments, some very heavy downpours out there. Again, I do think it's going to be worse out over towards the east. That will then continue into the day on Monday. Monday may see some of those showers relax, but we will keep the rain chances elevated for your Labor Day. Again, just a very sloppy, soggy type of forecast coming up here. But again, it will feel like we get more rainfall than we actually do. Doesn't look like rain totals are going to be overly impressive. I think maybe half an inch to an inch, two at the most through some areas. You'll get a little bit higher totals down closer to the coastline. You'll get higher totals out over towards the east as well. That will take you up through Sunday. We get a quick break to the start of the week, and then we'll see another round of some heavy showers moving in with that potential wave. 74 degrees for your overnight low tonight. Still got a few clouds out there. Otherwise, it is humid and warm. A few coastal showers going to be possible. Got a little bit of that activity going on out there right now. It's 89 degrees, your high for tomorrow. Heavy and humid in the morning, showers by the afternoon, mostly cloudy later. You should be able to get through game day, dodging a few showers for tailgating, and right around kickoff there may be an isolated shower or two, but again, for the most part, it's not going to be too bad. And then the weekend forecast stays relatively same, upper 80s, I think, mostly cloudy skies. And then Wednesday, Thursday, I think is when we'll get some of those showers.
Very good. It was cool to drive by Cajun Field tonight and see all the RVs out there.
Yeah,
it's here.
That time of the year.
Everybody's excited.
Again.